that's why. Oh, I pressed the stupid button.
There's audio. Now we have audio. Thank you for letting us know.
I know, I just feel bad that was like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Whoops.
Well, thank you, commentator,
Yeah,
for
thank
telling
you for
us.
telling us that.
Before we had a totally silent stream.
Literally was just playing and there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I hope you've enjoyed watching.
So you probably missed all of the conversation.
Oh well.
Anywho, we're gonna go do this mission over here. Pin cushion plane.
So is this a new one that you haven't done?
Yeah, I have not done this one yet. Or maybe I have and I didn't succeed, but we'll see. We shall see.
Well, you out level it now, so or you out whatever those experience points are called, challenge rating, whatever it is.
I don't know if it even has a name, but that sounds about right. It weirdly says I should have a bug type in this group, but all I'm seeing so far are normal types, so that's interesting.
So if you just get some fighting types.
Oh,
there's some psychics.
There's some psychics, okay. Thankfully.
Although this is Gen 1, so you don't have a lot of ghost options to choose from.
True.
So how true is it to Gen 1? Like, does it have that weird thing where, like, there are no ghost moves that work besides lick?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's actually a good question. I do... Actually, wait, I don't know if I have any ghost types yet. I don't have a Ghastly.
So you really don't have much to go with for the psychic thing unless you have a bunch of bugs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I have a Kuna, and that's it. Oops.
Actually, was psychic weak to bug in Gen 1? Or did they change that later?
I think it was. That sounds right.
Okay. I know it is now.
Right.
But that was why they had to do all their fixing of the ghost type in later generations.
Yeah. Otherwise, they don't do nothing.
Nope. The meows look kind of cute. It's like you're just out and you're attacked by a random house cat.
Right.
That's out there.
Oh, that's Persian.
Ooh, Persian.
Persian?
It's kind of cool seeing how they're all converted into blocky shapes in different ways.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Like that star you earlier, where, it's like it's a star shape, but you can't really get those angles on the block, so it was just kind of like doop 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 doop, walking on little stub legs.
Right. The cool thing is, if one of your Pokemon dies or faints, I guess is the word, it can come back if the other ones survive long enough.
Okay, so you can go all out with your Charmeleon.
Yeah, so like it's not a huge deal if it dies in like just now.
Oh, there's this little Pokeball.
Little Pokeball, but it's okay. We did it.
Your Kangaskhan can pick it up and tuck it into the pouch.
Yeah. We got it, we got it. Thank you, Daniel. Yes, I'm glad we can hear. I'm glad you can hear us too.
Yes, thank you.
It's sorry about that, guys. At least there's some visuals in that first half.
You missed all our great conversation.
Yes, it was very thrilling. Let's see.
Maybe we lost the time now. All of our sparkling wit.
Yeah.
Eloquent conversations.
Let me check the charms we got and see if I can do anything better.
139.
Movement speed is up. Let me check the other two. See if one of them can take this better. Poop.
Nothing that's worth upgrading, huh?
No. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Alright, so that's good. And then you can take out of that one. What's this buff? Critical hit. Nah, it's not really. I don't have anything that great, so I guess I won't worry about it. Okay.
Just keep in mind for future upgrades.
Yeah.
With that one. It's interesting seeing all these different like spin-off games that have been coming out more frequently. Like there's Pokemon Go and Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are coming out.
Yeah.
And this is here. Because some of the spin-off games have actually been ones I really liked. We were talking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon earlier, before our audio turned on. And some of my favorite games there were Explorers of Darkness and Explorers of Time, which actually had like a really good story.
Yeah.
And I also really liked the first Pokemon Ranger a lot, if you ever played that one.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Where you drew circles with the DS. And it had a couple sequels which I played, and the sequels made it a lot easier because in the sequels, you had to draw circles around the Pokemon really fast, and they would attack and break your circle if they did an attack and it like hit where your stylus was.
Yeah.
And in the sequels, they kind of gave you like a catch-up mechanism, like you just have to start drawing again within a few seconds, and it would break your streak, but you could keep going. And so that made it a lot easier, and I kind of liked the first one for being difficult.
Oh yeah, no, I hear you.
But those are always fun. And it's just different takes on the Pokemon universe. Like, instead of just capturing them and battling them, you know, you were, like, befriending them. Or Mystery Dungeon, you are the Pokemon. And this one is kind of like you almost are the Pokemon again. Like, there's not a trainer on the screen.
Yeah, you're just sort of like an overlord. I don't really know.
You're like a cook who just had all these stray cats appear in your yard one day.
Yeah, you just tempt Pokemon to come in so you can feed them. Which is kind of weird, but also pretty funny. Yes, thank you, Kangaskhan. I see you.
Like, can you imagine setting this up in real life? Like, I'm going to put out food, and, like, I get a raccoon, and a stray cat, and a squirrel.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And I'm going to send them out into the yard to fight for me.
Yeah, see what they can do. Do some magic for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to live through this one.
That's going to be close.
Not going to lie.
Come on, Kadabra. You can do it.
Whoops. That was my fault. Oh, well. We didn't do this one.
He was all alone in a field.
So then you can use these things called PM tickets to collect what you got. I'll do it. I need the ingredients.
So presumably that's something you can buy more of too, the passes to collect.
Right. Okay. Let's see. They're both done, so let's go check what we have.
Let's see what that copper one was.
Okay. Start with copper. I think it's the mulligan stew. Just a mixture of a bunch of stuff. Hence the name.
Oh, it could be anything.
It's like a Voltorb, maybe?
Voltorb?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have one of those yet?
I do. Yes.
Level 26.
I got one, but I'll take it. And
so do they all hang around there, or do they eventually, like, fade out? Does it get crowded?
They all hang out there. So let me bring in the other one, and then I'll show you what you can do with extra Pokemon. Red stew. This should be like a... Oh, Porygon! I don't have Porygon yet. Cool!
That one actually looks just like an actual Porygon.
I love it! I really wanted a Porygon. Cool. I've been hoping to get these, like, the non-evolution Pokemon, like Kangaskhan and Porygon. I got a Farfetch'd earlier, and I was really excited about that. Cool. Okay. So yeah, if you ever get extras, because I have had a few duplicate Pokemon show up, there's a couple things you can do. For one, obviously you can keep them if you want to, but you can also go over to this training tab, and you can level them up or change the move a Pokemon has. And the way you do that is, let's say you have this Voltorb and you want it to level up a little bit. You can take other Pokemon and drop them into these slots, and you'll see how much, not much at all. Mostly because he's level 26. Let me just do a different example that looks a little bit better. Alright, so let's do like this level 1 Ponyta. And then let's say that I used this level 30 Lickitung. It's going to go up to level 12. Okay. So it's pretty significant. But the thing is, once you do that, the Lickitung leaves your camp. So basically, it's kind of like the equivalent of Pokemon Go. Like
grinding them out for candy.
You grind them out. And then the same thing goes for move learning, except it's a little bit different. So there's the two moves that Ponyta has. And as you can see right here with this Lickitung, I have a 33% success rate. And what that means is that I can choose one of these moves, press start training, and then there's a 33% chance that this move will become a different one.
Okay.
But the same thing is the leveling up system, the Lickitung will be gone.
So you don't want to use your level 30 Lickitung
right.
on that. You want
so
to get something else.
There's ways to make it more consistent too. So let's say you have a duplicate. So you're like, oh, I already have a really good Ponyta, and I just got another Ponyta, and I don't want two. What you can do is if you drop Ponyta in here, you'll have a 100% success rate. So Pokemon of the same
type,
same species give you that 100%. So it's like, okay, cool. And now I can guarantee I'm going to get what I want.
So is there a limited pool of moves that like it swaps between?
Yeah, and the other thing is you don't know what those are. I'm sure there's like a list that people have made online by now, but I haven't done a lot of digging to figure that out yet. I haven't really done a lot of the level or move training yet. I only did it for Kadabra because he came with teleport, my Abra, so that was like very useless.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you can look at your Pokemon in this list.
Oh, and your overall power rating has gone up. You're at 3,700.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
I kind of love that Grimer face. He's just like, "Wah."
No. It's like so creepy.
Mouth is open.
Alright, let's see if I can cook something. Let's do... Let me do this again because I liked that I got a Porygon.
And that was all fossils, right?
Yes. Oh well. Sometimes this user interface part is a little annoying because it doesn't, if you don't get it right in the center.
It's almost like a touchscreen kind of interface.
It is, and you can play with the touchscreen on the Switch. I just don't like it. I'd rather use a Joy-Con.
Yeah. For all our viewers, we are playing on the biggest TV known to man.
Yeah, it's huge.
And this TV, I don't know how many inches that would be. It's probably about 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's pretty nuts.
This is a giant TV. This is probably the biggest screen this game has ever been played on.
Yeah.
Right now.
It's
a little bit ridiculous.
A premium experience, as they say.
Yeah. Like, this is the kind of TV where you have to get up and push your couch away from the TV just in order to see the whole thing.
And then you can also, you go to this quest, and these are little things that you can do to get extra items. So, looks like I finished one. Normal type buddies. So, I got 10 normal types in my Pokédex, so I got 5 free mushrooms. There's a bunch. I don't really look at them unless I have to. And then there's main quests, so like, you get a new pot at some point by doing something. I know I saw it earlier, but or no, right here. So once I complete the whole Pincushion Plain area, I get a new cooking pot, which is pretty cool. And then these are charms that can go on moves, so you can like increase their speed or their damage or whatever.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. And then this is just recharges your battery. As you can see, my battery is out right now, which means I can't do any expeditions. So there is a little bit of that like time gate mechanic that a lot of mobile games have, where it's like, oh, you don't have any
whatever resource,
tickets or whatever to play, so you have to wait for 8 more minutes until I get one more. But of course, you can always pay 25 tickets and recharge the whole thing.
Did you see that Harry Potter game controversy where the first energy gate like actively has your student strangling in Devil's Snare?
No.
And so like all these kids are like, yay, like Harry Potter game, and like it's like you enter Hogwarts and you do like the intro quest, and then you get caught in Devil's Snare, and you're just stuck there.
Oh my
and it
gosh.
takes multiple like uses of the equivalent of the battery of your energy meter. So like you have to like go in, like struggle a little bit, wait a day, and then like go back, like struggle a little bit more, go back.
That's hilarious.
So people were all like, why is this like 11-year-old kid just left strangling for days
like
unless I pay money? You know?
To not be murdered. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Wow. Let's see. This is sort of the hard part of streaming this, is that once you run out of tickets, I guess, let's see here. Could play Sushi Striker.
We could, while we're waiting.
Let's do it. We're switching to Sushi Striker, everybody. I've never done multiplayer with a real person, so let's see.
And I have never played this at all, so you can see how it goes.
Sushi Striker. Sushido. I'm really burned out on this game.
Yeah, so you reviewed this one, so you played this one a lot.
I did, and I had to play it really fast. But the question is, how do I just go B? Zoom out. Okay. Where? Base camp. Okay. No, that's that's not it. I can't remember where anything is in this game. Where's the...
So I've never played this whatsoever.
Yeah, so we'll do like a little tutorial. Where's the stinking... Nope. Oh, hidden stages. I haven't done those yet. As you can see, I have not gone back and played. Oh. This is what I'm looking for. Yes. Here we go. Okay. This is an ancient sprite. This is the puzzle hut, arena, orphanage. Let's see if we can do local battle. Tasteful battle.
Of course it's tasteful, you know. Both literally, metaphorically.
Yeah.
It's not some all-out brawl. It's tasteful and it's tasty.
It's tasteful and fun. I wonder if you can do... Here's the question, though, is if you can do...
Joy-Cons?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
That's what most of the Switch multiplayer seems to be designed around, just taking off 2 Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Sharing them.
Wait a second. Can you see real quick?
Yeah. So we've got the pink Joy-Cons off Splatoon.
I love the pink Joy-Cons. When I saw they were coming out, I was like, I have to buy those.
I kind of want them, but I have the Pro controller that's pink and green.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of my custom controller money.
Right. No, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So 2 players each use 1 Joy-Con and battle it on a single screen. Recommend that the more experienced player plays the host Masushi on the far side. Okay. That's
Okay.
fair, because, yeah, then you can see better. So press A. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. So I'm the host. Did it work for you yet?
Trying it. It's not going yet. It's not registering this one.
What if you try the normal trigger on the top? No?
Mm-mm.
It's weird.
Oh, good go.
Wait, maybe we're... Hold on a second. Oh,
That's
why.
you,
So,
it looks like.
let me see.
Are we opposite?
There we go. Yeah, I want to be Wait. Why did it do that? It was fine a minute ago. I don't understand why this is happening.
That's the double Joy-Cons there.
Okay. There. Okay.
There.
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, cool. Okay, so the way this game works
Oh boy.
is you have these conveyor belts of plates, and you want to match sushi together and throw them at each other.
Okay.
So it's sort of like, I'm trying to think what I could compare it to.
It's like kind of like a Bejeweled thing, right?
Yeah,
Match
yeah.
3 kind of thing.
You want to stack them up together, so you want sushi of the same type. It doesn't really matter the sushi as much as the plate color.
Okay.
So you don't have to like memorize what sushi is what. You just have to match the plate color, and the way you do that is, as the directions say, this is a little different because I haven't played with just one Joy-Con, but you hold down either the left or right directional button, and you can start linking sushi plates together. So once you pick a color, basically you grab onto it, and then you start linking to the ones right next to it. They have to be able to link together, so they have to be in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have sprite skills that build up. I don't think we'll worry about that right away, but it's just special abilities you can use. But then you want to throw your plates, and you do that with the up.
And that's after I eat the sushi off of them?
Yeah, once you have a stack of plates, you'll have a table. Once you have a stack, you can throw them.
Okay.
So we'll just try one. Like,
Just jump right into it.
yeah,
see how it goes.
we won't take this too seriously. I'll just use this normal team. It'll just have Or wait, who's who? No, I'm confused. Because I should probably be at the top because it's a little harder to see. Yeah, I'm at the top. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
So you do have a limited amount of time that you can link. You'll see it's like blinking. And then you want to let go once you're good. If you don't let go in time, the timer will run out and you'll lose your whole stack of plates. So. There is a shared lane that we can both pick from in the middle.
It's a little fiddly with the controller.
Is it?
I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, I know. It does take a while. It's a lot. This game is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Especially later, there are some mechanics that really frustrated me. But, let's see. I'm stuck. Let's go up and over. So I just use a spirit move. You can use those SL and SR. That one gives me, it's called Sweet's Paradise, and it just lets me eat food that heals me. Try this one. Electro Zap. So when the Electro Zap's on, my plates will have like a little extra damage on them. Sushi Bonanza. Give me the same color.
I feel like I keep grabbing the conveyor belt and moving it.
The conveyor belt?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
No.
It's like after I grab one, the whole belt moves?
Sometimes, yeah, it'll speed up, but it has nothing to do with when you grab it. So that was that. Once if your table gets filled with plates, it will just automatically throw.
Okay.
So that you can't really, you can store up, but not totally. Daniel said, "Oh man, I'm hungry and having sushi for dinner." This is not helping.
Well, I'm sorry. Hopefully, your sushi experience won't be as chaotic as this one was.
Yeah.
It would suck to go and then be like, okay.
Yeah, don't just like eat your sushi and then throw the plate at the waiter.
Yeah, that would be like a little intense. Let's see. Try another one. It's overwhelming, I think.
There's a lot happening right now.
Yeah, and this is really nothing. There's a lot of other things you can do.
Right.
And so it gets, like, when you're playing, especially like a computer player that has like really powerful sprites and stuff, it gets really chaotic. There's a whole like item system that can really change up a battle. Actually, we might be able to do that just so I can show everybody what it looks like. I think one of the multiplayer options is that craziness.
Sometimes I keep trying to grab ones and I feel like my controller just doesn't go where I want it to go. Like I'm like, oh, there's one in the middle, and then my controller goes off to the top right.
Yeah.
You know?
As you probably remember, if anybody who read my review, like that was one of my big complaints.
I remember that, yeah.
You think you know where it's going to be, and then it's not there. So that was, especially in some really crazy battles later, that gets really frustrating.
Yeah, especially for viewers who are like, what are you doing? It's like, I see it in the middle, I'm trying to go for it.
I'm trying to get there. Now, you can do touchscreen controls, but I found them infuriating. Like, I didn't enjoy them at all.
I could see this being tricky, like if you just have, basically fat finger it kind of thing.
Right, and because it's the precision that it requires to go from plate to plate is so tight that to use your finger in a fast-paced motion while never lifting it off the screen is a little tricky.
And this isn't out on anything else, right? This isn't like
it's 3DS
you can play
and
this on an
Switch.
iPad or anything.
It would be a fun mobile game, I think.
Because if you had a bigger screen, like if you had a bigger iPad tablet or something, I could see.
It is a great. It would
that.
be a really cool tablet game, I think. But you know, as it is now, it's a little bit more than you can chew.
Man, now I want sushi for dinner too.
I know, right? I haven't had sushi in so long.
I had it the other day, but do you have a favorite kind of sushi?
I like crunchy rolls,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know what the fish is in that one, but I like whatever it is. What about you?
I like the eel ones. I just really like the sauce and all that goes through it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like it's almost like Japanese barbecue. It's just, I like it a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try. I think there's like a chaos battle, which I think just means you have no. Here, can I see that one real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to do. There we go. Okay. An does battle. Oh no, I think the battery's dying on this other Joy-Con, which is why.
Oh no.
No, it did. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps pretending like I'm not trying to do two different Joy-Con. Stop it! I don't understand why you're doing this! Okay, so there's one. There's two.
Yay.
Okay. I don't know why you have to be so dang difficult.
It's just fiddly controls.
Let's see what's different. I think this is the same. I guess we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one might have. We will see in a second here. So items will appear on the belt, but there's a lock on them. And what that means is that there'll be a number value attached to them. Yeah, there's one. And once you have that many, you can link into
that many
it.
in a combo?
Yeah, in a combo, and you'll get it. So I just threw a bomb after linking up to 5 plates together. There's a lot of different kinds of items. Bombs are they're most common that you'll find in the story mode. And they're really helpful when you are the one using them, but when people use them against you, they suck.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like a time one that makes you makes your opponent frozen for a certain amount of time. A lot of the time, they'll put the items in the shared lane too. That way, that you and your opponent are kind of fighting to get there. Like right now, you'll see there's one right there, and that one rotates. So the way that one works is that if you link to it when it's red, it'll hurt you. But if you link to it when it's blue, it'll hurt the opponent.
Okay.
But that one's just go by because I was too busy explaining.
And my brain is just trying to comprehend.
I know. And then
colors, things, sushi.
So the other
Plates.
thing you want to do too is that the more, so you can do more damage if you do stacks of the same color in a row. So I have 3 blue stacks right now. I do a lot more damage throwing them together than I do if I do them separately. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's another thing that when you're playing the story mode and you're maybe up against a boss that just seems like impossible, you might want to try that tactic instead.
Yeah, do you have any other tips for people who might be playing this? Because I know you had some real tricky fights.
Yeah, I would say, so the game gives you a lot of, you do earn those little sushi sprites too, which are your little, like, kind of Pokemon. And there's a lot of them, and I know it's tempting to want to try them all out, but the game is pretty much built that you should just do... I would just stick to like 3 of them and not change them. Because they do level up, they do get better as time goes on, and you want to focus on that.
Right.
Having a good
like
one.
Just like having the higher level one is always worth getting the new shiny one.
Exactly. So that's probably the best little advice I could give.
Pick your favorites early.
Yeah, or let's see. See if go check Pokemon again. Switch to the whatever this thing is called. Pad or whatever. Do you remember what this is called?
I don't know, the thing that you slot your Joy-Cons into.
Yeah.
That comes with the Switch.
I can't remember what the fancy name
It
was.
probably has a fancy name, but it's just... I don't even have a mental thing, I call it. It's just like, oh, that's like the
It's
thing.
the little thingy.
Like, yeah.
Oh, they announced this Splatfest?
Yeah, pulp versus no pulp, and it's creating waves as Splatfests always do, because people are like, who's gonna vote for pulp?
Yeah, that's true. Who wants a pulp one? That's dumb. Okay, let's just...
I love just going around and seeing, it's not Miiverse anymore, but the drawings that people submit there, and some of them are just like little, so you see, what is pulp? You know,
Yeah.
it's just like written out.
What is pulp? That's a good question.
My favorite one, and I have 4 screenshots of this, is from the original Splatoon. They had one that was art versus science, and it was so cliche. I absolutely loved it because these were all 4 like in a row, and one was just this like badly written like science with a little like bit of a test tube, and then it was like art, let's do our best, and it was this like great like sparkling anime girl that was, and then the third one was like, yes, come on team art, and it was this like beautiful amazing picture, and the fourth one was science misspelled and just like a little like another dot of like an identical test tube to the first one. And it's like you can tell which team the artists went to.
Oh yeah.
Like and like the good spellers and the writers and like all of that, like
that's hilarious.
Like not calling a side in the Splatfest there, but just when it's art versus science,
right,
all the artists went to one side.
Right. That's funny.
I'll have to find if I can put somewhere to tweet that out or something.
Yeah, that would be cool. Alright, let's try this. Oh no, there's fighting types here. That's not good.
That is not good for your team.
No.
Your Kadabra should do good though.
Kangaskhan is gonna get wrecked.
Yep.
The curse of the normal types. What's a Growlithe?
You gotta get the Mega Evolution on your Kangaskhan.
I know, that would be nice.
Just have the baby jump out and start fighting.
Get him! Ponyta, you're really aggressive, and I'm not a fan of it.
So all your moves are just on cooldowns, right? So could you
Yep.
just stall it out between waves and... go into
They
everything?
automatically move, so you can't really do that.
Okay.
You can have your Pokemon run, which is helpful in certain moments, like especially bosses, because you can sort of plan their movements. So if you can tell, like, I think Arcanine will probably have like a pretty big charge move. Oh, I think he just used one. You can try to get your Pokemon out of the way as much as possible. I mean, you can't do it endlessly, but if I could just get rid of these stinking Growlithes. Stop it! There we go. Just gotta get rid of that. It's really annoying when you're trying
Kadabra's
to...
getting wrecked. Yeah.
I know. When you're trying to do this and, like, a bunch of, like, lower level ones just come running up and you have, like, 12 of them to deal with while you got this big boss, too.
Uh-huh. Like all the little trash mobs coming in.
Right. No. I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Kadabra. No.
Get out of there. No, he tried to run, but he
Mulled
blocked.
vicious dog attack.
Stinking Arcanine. Destroyed. Yeah, I'll take these two. Give me the goods! Level 22 and my
Double that.
Charmeleon. Almost there, tuning the box.
Almost there on the other two, too.
Let's see here. Oh, got a quest done. What is it going to be? 5 tickets.
Not bad.
Alright, let's see here. I might experiment a little bit. Give them just like a beefed up. Ah. Boom. Baby. Critical hit, movement speed, HP. No, I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
You've got like a good setup. You don't want to break it.
Right. I'll try this. Just for something different. Okay, let's check out King.
Well, you can put it on a different one, right? If you move it around.
What do you mean?
Like if you take it off of Termelian, you can put it on another one.
Yeah, you can move them.
So it's never like totally wasted or anything.
No. Okay. Go back to Kadabra. Do, 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 do. This is significantly better. Okay. I think that's solid.
Mm-hmm. Move it up in the world, slowly growing
See
your
how much
numbers.
we have. 3891.
Oh, you're so close to that 3900 one.
I know. I don't have any more. I'll just buy more. Yes. Cha-ching! Alright. Let's try this again.
Money, money, money.
Let's see if we can do it. Okay. Wrecked.
Nice. Got him.
Little wave of dudes are down. Alright, that's pretty solid.
Not bad.
Should be using my Krabby.
But once you have your powerful team, that's kind of the team you got to stick with, right?
I was using Krabby for a long time. Basically, my team since day one of this game has been Charmander, Abra, and Krabby, and I just recently switched in Kangaskhan. But that's mostly because he's just so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a lot of slots. Like, the one that came to my camp had a lot of extra slots. So I felt like he was worth keeping around. Burned. Darn it. I feel like I'm doing worse than I did. Kadabra, get over there. You can't just hang out off on the side.
He's like, oh, you guys do it. You guys tank it for me.
Everyone's being
I'll just hang out
destroyed.
in the
Kangaskhan
back.
just got wrecked. They're both, all of them are just destroyed because you were too busy over there chilling. Now go away. No! How am I doing worse?
No.
Ugh. Failure.
See, we're coming up on 5 o'clock, so maybe just check and see if any more Pokemon showed up.
Yeah. Well, I'll see if I have
See
enough.
if we got anything good.
Yeah. No. Cooking progress. So the other thing you can do, this is a little bit of a cheat. if you just want to cook really fast, you can go in and you can start one. And then you can give up. And it registers as doing one.
It takes your battery though, right? So
it does,
it's like trading
yeah. So it's a
battery
little
for
bit
time.
of a trade-off. But since I won't be able to play this for a while until like much later tonight, it'll be
Right.
It'll be back.
So you can just run in and out and in and out, and then
Yep.
get everything that you need.
I've done it a couple times because I just want to get these new Pokemon. Alright. They're both done now. Let's start with the Silver Pot. Gray Porridge a la Cube.
What are we gonna get? Like a Loudred, but that's not Gen 1.
Another...
Oh,
it's Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
That's a new one. Alright. Add it to the Pokédex.
It does look like a Loudred. Just look at its shape.
Yeah, it does.
With the ears.
And then... Ooh, a red stew.
A whole lot of red.
Diglett.
kind of funny.
Womp womp. I wanted to show shiny Pokemon today. I don't have one yet.
What are the shiny chances on here?
I don't know, but they're pretty rare. Like, some people obviously get real lucky, but I have not gotten one yet.
Oh man.
So I've been, and I feel like I've been grinding pretty hard.
Well, there's always one, even if the chances 1 out of 8,192.
Yeah.
Somebody gets the shiny starter their very first try.
That's true.
Yeah, no.
Let's do another one of these. I like. I think I remember. This was like.
Does it record your recipes anywhere?
Yeah. They do. They're up there. Okay.
All right.
Collect
2 more.
This. See what's going on. 10 more tickets. And 5 big roots.
Nice. More ingredients.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, we can let that simmer. Maybe check back in on later days when Mike's not around.
Yeah, that's true. Let me just pop in. If I get anything exciting, I'll tweet it out too. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, apologies for the sound problem earlier, but I'm glad people could catch up and you could at least see what was going on. But yeah, we'll be back next week. We're going to finish Unravel 2 when Mike's back in the office. And I think we're going to try some other games too. So.
Yeah, so we'll probably be back Monday with Unravel.
Yeah, I think Monday is when it's going to happen. So cool. Thanks, guys.
Right,
so
thanks
much.
for tuning in.
We'll talk to you later.